Starting over. Yeah, starting over, it kind of sucks. What if I told you you have to start over on something? It's not so pleasant. But in 2023, we're going through, each and every one of us, a great reset for our lives. And I want you to really focus on this. What if I told you you had to start over? How does that make you feel? You know, some people could get very stressed out if you said, oh man, I got to start over. And some people will feel refreshed and you say, you know what, I could start over. It's very refreshing to be able to start over. You might as well be grateful, because some people, they don't get a second chance. They don't have the ability to start over. So, so starting over can give us different feelings inside. According to our perception, starting over could be a great thing. It could be an exciting thing. Sherry thinks it's exciting. It's good to see you, Sherry. We're live. Starting over could be very scary. Starting over can give you a lot of anxiety. You say, holy shit, I got to start over. I got to do this all over again. But sometimes we could do this all over again with more power. We've already done it already. A lot of times on our journey, we have to have first-hand experience of different things. And when we start over, we already had that first-hand experience. You say, you know what? You know, resetting this all over and starting again, it's really not so bad. It's not so bad. But whether you like it or you don't like it, we're all starting over this year. There's a great reset that's happening, a great reset of your everyday life experience. And we're all going to have to start over. And it's not so easy. But in today's lesson, we're going to be talking about, you know, getting through this very difficult realization. You have to, all of a sudden you realize it, right? You say, oh man, I have to start over. I was working on this for my whole life. I was working on this for, 10 years. I got to start over. I got to do this again. We're going to be talking about new identities. We're going to be talking about routines and rituals. I am going to give you firsthand experience from my everyday life journey. I had real life times, real life examples when I had to, kind of reset my life. And, it's not so easy. It's not so easy, but sometimes it can be refreshing, like a tall glass of water. Don't you need a tall glass of water during this time period to freshen up right now? Please take the time, if you haven't done so already, as we're trying to get the water out here. Can you please smash the like button? It helps others find this message as I try to find my water. Hopefully it'll make it out here. We have to stay hydrated at all times. We have to stay hydrated at all times. Listen, we're trying to, we're live right now. We try to we try to remember everything. And it's very difficult to remember everything. As I forgot my water, hopefully I don't know if I can make 40 minutes without my water. I gotta stay hydrated. I gotta stay fresh. But this is a very, we're gonna have a good time on this live stream today. But it's a very serious thing. I struggle with starting over, and it has its benefits, and it also it could be quite scary. So we want to be able to start over. Some people they're like, oh my, please, can I reset my life? Please, can I have this great reset that's going on right now? And some people, they're fearful. Listen, I'm a man If you don't know me by now, I'm a man of routines and rituals. And we're going to be talking about routines and rituals today. That's part of our journey. It's very important to build routines and rituals to have success. But then sometimes, every once in a while, you need to freshen things up. So that's very important to do this. Thank you. It was on the table, the other glass, in the kitchen. We're getting water out here, though. It's good. It's good. We're getting the water. So Frank, thank you so much for the support, Frank. We're underway. We got the water going. Frank, thank you so much. Frank writes, 5 times in 57 years, I've started over from scratch. Find the adventure in it. It gets easier. Love you guys. Yeah, I'm on an adventure right now. You know, when I look at my life, I could say, how did I get here? Especially since 2020, I had to start over so many times. It's totally not comfortable. You start forgetting things. You start forgetting your water. You just start forgetting your water, you know. But thank you to everyone that's on this live stream. Thank you for Ireland for bringing my water so I can make it through this 40-minute plus live stream. We do this if you're new to this video, we do this every day, 9 a.m., because we have routines and rituals. And it's important to have routines and rituals. However, in today's message, we're going to be talking about the power of the Great Reset that we're all going through in 2023. We gave everyone enough time to get on the live stream. If you haven't done so already, please smash and obliterate the like button. It's going to help others find this message. A lot of people have to start over this year, or maybe they're going through multiple facets in their life that they have to start over. So please, I'm so grateful for the support when you click the like button. It's going to help this video out so much. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. Take a second to click subscribe and click the bell next to subscribe and select all. I will be coming back tonight for a tremendous Friday Night Live. It's going to be tremendous, Light Warriors. And if you would like to join our Patreon, we have a lot more content on Patreon. Last night I posted a new post for you. A lot of you had questions about purple lights that are appearing. Well, I took my high definition camera. I found one of those purple lights and I took pictures of those purple lights for all of you. And those pictures are on Patreon, and you could maybe look at the energy fields. I got the energy fields of these purple lights. It's up on Patreon right now. The link is in the description. If you'd like to support the channel, as trucks are going by, if you'd like to support the channel and this work, there's a link at the pinned comment. Jane Hawks, thank you so much, Jane. Jane writes, it's scary but exciting as well, starting over again. Yeah, and I'm literally going through that on my journey. I'm trying to figure out, I don't know what's going on right now. Have no clue what's going on. But we're all cheers to everyone that's starting over. And make sure you stay hydrated as you are starting over. It's tremendous to start over and stay hydrated. You might be like me. It's very difficult to start over. If you are told, or if you come to the realization, because the truth cannot be told, it can only be realized. If you realize you have to start over on something, it might hurt you deep. It might literally hurt your soul. Do you feel like, oh man, I got to start over again? It is very difficult to start over. In 2023, there is a great reset that's happening. This is the energy theme. The energy theme cannot be ignored. It cannot be, swept under the rug. A great reset is happening in 2023, and it's up to you through your free will to actually harness the energy, right? Like you try to like tame the bull. You get on the bull, you got to tame, and you ride in the bull, right? You have to get onto that bull right now, and it's going like this. It's going up and down, and you have to hold on to this ride right now as we're going through this great reset that's literally happening, and this is the energy. We're going to be talking about the authentic resets and the copy resets, because there is God, there is the light of Christ, and then there is the Luciferian inversion, because they always copy what's authentically happening. I'm telling you right now, there is a great reset that's happening, and this is the energy theme. The Great Solar Flash event is resetting everything. And just like the 666 carbon copy, do you know about the 666 carbon copy? They try to copy this authentic energy. It's very difficult to go and have to start over again. Luckily, on our journey, we don't have to go all the way back to the beginning, but we have to maybe start over in a certain aspect of your everyday life. Please put a like on the video if this message is helping you through this energy of the 2023 reset. I want you to think about video games, right? Video games, you play video games, right? And sometimes you could hit the reset button. You say, oh, thank God I could start over again. I was messing that thing up. But in video games, right? Think about like Super Mario Brothers. Sometimes you have world 1, and then you got 1, 2, 3, 4. You go to level 2, world 2, right? And sometimes you have to, start over, but you don't have to go all the way back to the beginning, right? You might be on level 4 and you use up your lives, and then you go back to the beginning of level 4. You don't go all the way back to the beginning of the video game. That's kind of what we're going through right now. John Lomax, thank you so much for the support. John writes, leave the matrix behind and start over. Yeah, we're kind of doing that this year right now. We're leaving the matrix behind. We're starting over. It's not so easy. On my journey, I film videos in one take when I'm out in nature. Obviously, I'm doing this in one take. It's live. Some people love the live stream. Some people like when we're out in nature. We're trying to make a combination platter. We have a combination platter here. We're trying to do both as we're semi out in nature, connected to the Wi-Fi as well. There were a handful of times when I filmed the video and I said, son of a, I gotta start over. There were times when I didn't have the microphone. Do you hear me? Give me a 5x5 in the chat right now. Can you hear me crystal clear? Can you see me crystal clear on your device? The microphone wasn't in properly. I said, man, I have to start. I'm 7 minutes into the video. I can't believe it. I have to start over. There was a couple of times, I was out in nature, and then, something happened where I had to start over, or this one time, I'm trying to do this before the sun sets, and these two kids were, trying to prank me, and they go out in the ocean, and they were trying to mess up the video on purpose. But sometimes when I had to start over on the videos, when I did it the second time, the first time was like practice, and the second time it was a lot easier, and it came out so much better the second time. And I'm here to tell you this. We are all going to have to start over maybe this year. Maybe you already did it, but I think a lot more people are going to have to start over this year. They didn't get a chance to do it yet. Lynn Roberts, I love you so much. I really appreciate that. That's so beautiful and wonderful, Lynn. Lynn writes, sometimes starting over is like walking a tightrope. Creates balance. Yeah, there's a lot of balance that's being created right now. In the now moment, we need balance. I really appreciate that, Lynn. That means a lot. Thank you so much, Lynn. Appreciate that. When we have this energy theme of starting over, it gives us a fresh energy, right? We could start over and you say, oh, I'm starting over. I have a clean slate. Do you want a clean slate in a certain aspect of your everyday life experience? Well, you can have a fresh energy. Let's breathe it in. Everyone breathe it in. we have some fresh energy out here now, right? We could have fresh energy. You can create a new identity. You know, we all develop identities over the course of our journey, and now we could cheers to those that are starting a new identity. We want to have a new identity. We had an old identity, and that identity is not serving us. We have an identity of abundance. The abundance is flowing in. Can I get the 777s rolling in the chat right now? A new identity where we are the creators of the new earth. And that's why we have to focus. We have to hold the frequency. We have to hold the line. And you could write hold the line or hold the frequency in the chat right now. We're holding the frequency together right now. You got to hold it. Hold the frequency. That's why we're all together right now doing this. NM Tumbleweed. Thank you so much for the support, NM. NM Tumbleweed writes, blessings, y'all. We will hit critical mass sooner when all the awakened have worked on their energetic fields to address shadows, implants, trauma, etc. Doing this work will raise your vibration. Thank you so much for that, Tumbleweed. It is very important and it is very authentic because on my journey, I'm dealing with things I don't really like. And it's like taking a leap of faith. We're jumping off the cliff to the other side. Can we make it? It's not so easy. It's not so comfortable. A lot of us like to be, which is our next part of this very world famous message, routines and rituals. I am a man. A lot of people that know me personally on my journey and people that have been on this channel for 4 years know I am a man of routines and rituals. It's part of my everyday life. Routines and rituals are good. And you could write it in the chat. Routines and rituals. When I was a teacher in the failing public schools, right? I was the best science teacher, right? And I had routines and rituals. Maybe you were a former student of mine and you're on the live stream. You could validate that. I was a man of routines and rituals. I believe in routines and rituals in my everyday life. And when routines and rituals, they're not followed, I tend to freak out a little bit. So, but I'm here to tell you, and I'm teaching the teachers now. We're teaching the teachers. Routines and rituals, right? I used to mentor the other teachers. Routines and rituals are essential. They are the top priority. You need to build routines and rituals all the time. All the time, routines and rituals. And that's how you become successful. For example, on this channel, we have videos. 9 a.m. Eastern time, every day, the video. That's the routine and rituals. And then sometimes we have to do something that's out of the box. If you want something, if you've been following along on this channel, please tune in tonight. So I started Friday Night Live. I don't know when the video is going to start tonight. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. But tonight, and I'm sharing this now. Please, everyone, join in tonight. And I'm sharing with you first-hand experience and real-life examples. Tonight, we're going to come on live. I don't know the exact time. I don't know when. Just stay tuned. Just stay tuned. And I don't know what I'm going to talk about yet. Just stay tuned. So it's teaching us that sometimes we have routines and rituals. It's very powerful. And then we need a fresh start. Then we have to do something that's different. It's totally unorthodox, if you will. We have to always change it up. It gives us a fresh energy. It gives us a new identity. If you're excited for the changes that are coming, if you are excited that you are able to start over in 2023, if you are excited for a great reset of your life in 2023, please put a like on this video. It's so helpful. It's going to get others coming out there. Everyone's going to see this right now. And we have to embrace the resets that are happening right now. And I'm going to be I'm going to be real with y'all. I'm going to be real. If you said, Michael, do you have a real life example on your journey when you had to deal with starting over and you really didn't like starting over? You said, I can't even deal with this right now. I can't deal with it, Light Warriors. This is going to be story time with Uncle Mike. Hi, it's story time with Uncle Mike. Grab yourself a cup of water or a cup of coffee, a sip on tea like Kermit. We're going to sip like Kermit. It ain't easy being green. It ain't easy being green. No. So, ready? For those of you that don't know, I was a science teacher in the public schools before we were all told that we had to take a bioweapon and put it in our system. That's a story for another time. So I was teaching in this classroom, okay? And, over the years, you have closets in the classrooms, you have your paperwork, you have your things, and you have closets filled with stuff. You have stuff from your past. You have stuff from 6 years ago. You have books. You have all these things. I have all these science equipment, all these things filled up the closets. Let's fill up the live stream, right? Uncle Mike's going to teach you the story, the adventures of when one day, right, I'm teaching in this classroom. I must have been in this classroom approximately 8 years. 8 years, I'm in the same classroom. I think it was honestly longer than 8 years, but it was not less than 8 years. And I got tons and tons of things filled with all these closets filled with paperwork and items and stuff for my class. And then it comes to the end of the year, and I'm getting excited. I said, oh, it's getting ready for the summer. I love you, Karen. I said, I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready for the end of the year. And then the principal sends out these little notes, right? And I go in my mailbox, right? We had a mailbox at work. And it said, you are changing classrooms for the next school year. And I said, oh my God, I have to change classrooms for the next year? I said, oh my God. So I had to change. I was in this classroom for so many years. And I said, I had to move my entire career into another classroom while the other classroom had some other teachers' stuff filled in the other classroom. And I said, I don't want to have to deal with this. This is the end of the year. I'm supposed to wind down. We're winding down. It's June. Are there any school teachers that know about June? Do you know the energy theme of June? If you are a school teacher and you're tuning into this channel, please comment on this video or talk in the chat right now. Do you know the energy theme of June? So I said, oh man, my whole life, I have to start over in a new classroom. I don't know the classroom. It's all this other stuff. But when I was tasked to change my classroom, I was able to throw a lot of stuff out and start over, clearing and removing, dumping in the garbage. Oh, I said, I don't need this anymore. Oh, this is obsolete right now. We don't use this anymore. So the garbage bags, take out the trash. Write it in the chat, take out the trash. So when we go through these resets right now, it's an opportunity to take out the old that doesn't serve us anymore, all the things. So back in the day, I didn't like this, but it was a good clearing. It was a refresh. It was a reset. Throw all the stuff out and get a new energy. I had a new classroom. Had a science table, and it had a sink to do science experiments. So I didn't have that in my other classroom. So, that was a good thing. But in order to level up, I said, I have all these new things. I got the science lab room. I got the table. I got the sinks. I got more stuff now. I had to go through this massive change. I had to start over, and I didn't like it. but it was good in the long run. Frank, I love you. Frank writes, in May, I run out of money coming in out of nowhere. I got a call to run 2 construction crews. It starts in May. Prayers work. Yeah, May is a reset. Thanks for sharing that, Frank. And even on my journey, you know, like, so your life changes. You said, oh, I can't work somewhere anymore. I have to start all over again. And right in the nick of time, God is going to send you, if you are in alignment, God is going to send you what you need. God is going to send you what you need. I just saw a glitch. Just give me the 5x5 in the chat. Hopefully we're still on the live stream. Just give me the 5x5. Keep going. Keep going today. Keep going. Yeah, there's a lot of straight liney clouds out there. Watch out for the straight liney clouds. In the old school. So the whole thing is, you know, what the matrix is consuming itself. Babylon is consuming itself. Like someone said, oh, why don't you go, you know, over there into this there's a free area, and maybe you don't have to take a bioweapon to work. All of these public, this whole system, it has to go. It doesn't serve our channels anymore. So we got to get them out there. We have to start over. So just like that was an example, now on a bigger level, the systems have to be thrown out, reset. That's just a microcosm of what's happening right now. So there is massive resets that are happening this year, and it's the 7-year. It's the year for rewards. So maybe it's uncomfortable. You say, oh, why do I have to start over again? Why do I have to go through this great reset? So it's really it's difficult. Bentley Yoga, I appreciate that. Still teaching the students, plus the entire world. Yeah, I used to have, I did a video on the channel. I had parents like say like, oh, you have to do like life coaching, and God talks to you through the people. And I knew that I couldn't be held to, like we can't think small anymore. We have to think big. Are you thinking big? Really big, right? That one's from my old man. Are you thinking big? Really big. So start thinking big. We can't contain ourselves to one classroom anymore. Now we are the teachers of the new earth. We go out to all continents. I am teaching right now on every continent. What continent are you from? Share it in the chat and share it in the comments. So if the Matrix wants you small, right? The Matrix wants you small. They want you in the box. It's time to come outside the box and start teaching the world. And that's why, you were put in these positions so you can expand, and you have to think bigger, and you're going to become bigger. And in 2023, we're going to become the biggest versions of ourselves. We're coming bigger and brighter like the lighthouse. As I leave this message, it's a message of the lighthouse. So others see this message and they say, holy shift, I can start over as well. And that's what we're all doing. So it's important that we embrace this very powerful energy theme. Our lives, each and every one of us, we are all going through a great reset of our lives. In everything in this world, there is the authentic energies, right? If we can look up into the sky, we could see the great solar flash is coming in, and it's cold over here again today. And these energies cannot be stopped. And this is the reset energies from Almighty God. These are the energies, right? The light of Christ is returning. And just like the authentic, the carbon copies, they want to have a reset of their own. They want to throw you in the metaverse, light warriors. They want you plugged into the metaverse. And everything's actually allowed to happen because it's free will. So if people want to go out in nature, well, they could reset themselves out of nature. It's their free will. If people want to reset and they want to plug into the metaverse, that is their free will. So everything is allowed. So a lot of people are struggling with this. Everything is allowed to happen. Each and every person must make the free will decision for what is the best, what is in their best interest. I can't tell you, and no one should dictate your life. You want to take something, you don't want to take something, you want to go here, you want to go there, you want to start a new job, you want to start a new career, whatever it is. This is a massive reset. So we have the authentic and we have the carbon copy of the great reset that's happening right now. Not the fake reset, you know? You see these little serpents there slithering around, light warriors, they're out there, and you see them. They tell you how to reset your life. You will eat the bugs, human, yes. You will eat the bugs, yes. You will have this delicacy, and you, human, you will eat the bugs. You know what? You could actually, you could probably start just eating the light. Yeah, just eat the light. You know, there's bugs out there, and there's serpents out there, and they want to have their own war out there. Some of you know what I'm talking about, right? They got the bugs out there, right? The serpents are over there, and they want to listen. We're just the light beings, and we're just chilling out. We're not partaking in this nonsense anymore, right? So they tell you what to do. They'll actually program you what to do, because in this new world, you shall eat the bug. So, and they test it, and they see your reactions to it. Jason R. writes, not in my temple. That's right, my brother. Not in my temple. Not today, serpents. You could write it in the chat. Not today, serpents. Not today. But honestly, I'm just joking around, though. You could eat whatever you want, though. Eat whatever you want. I don't tell people. And listen, I call everyone out on their bullshit, right? I call everyone out. You see a lot of people, they pontificate, they're so spiritual. Well, if you're not a vegan, you are no good, blah, blah, blah. You can do whatever you want to do. If you're here to live your everyday life, please put a like on this video. I'm sick and tired of people that try to be so ultra spiritual and they have no effing clue what's going on, okay? We are here to create a channel that is for all people, regardless of what they want to eat, what they want to do, okay? However you want to represent yourself. I don't judge you. You don't judge me. That's what this channel is all about. And everyone else needs to get out of my way this year. You like that? That's the channel. If you like that, please put a like on this video. All right? You have to figure out your life through trial and error. Your life is trial and error. Not this guru on this YouTube channel or this Rumble channel or this TikTok video. They're telling me how to eat. Tell them where to go. You figure out what you want to do. And that's our lives. That's all I got to say about that. We're starting over. Do you feel the Holy Spirit? The Holy Spirit fire is here today. Isha Marie. Thank you so much, Isha. I love you. I appreciate you and your authenticity. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this. That's all you got to do right now. You just got to be authentic. You just be yourself. It's not like the cool, well, they're doing this. This is what we have to do. They told us on the TV. This is what we have to do now. You do whatever you want to do. Embrace the power of the Good Shepherd. I'm not telling anyone what they need to do. I'm just sharing about my journey, and you make the decisions that you want to make for your life. And I'm here to tell you that everything is an experience and a journey. So on my journey, I have to go through a lot of changes, and I don't know the answer. I don't listen. I mean, I take things in from different people, but ultimately, and that is the greatest lesson that I've learned, especially in the past few years, where we don't know who to trust or what to trust. Ultimately, I have to make the own decision for myself. Me. No one else is making the decision for me. You don't know what to trust right now. You don't know who or what to trust. Everything is up for debate. You're going to have to feel your way through. But I'm focus on this message. Please put a like on the video. This is the important part of the message. If you want to reset, you want to start over. Regret is worse than failure. You make the decision because it's your free will decision. If you want to start over somewhere, if you want to do something, make a change. Change is not comfort. I don't like change. I like routines and rituals, baby. Yeah, I'm all about routines and rituals, baby. Routines and rituals. You ask any of my former students, they would tell you. If you ask anyone that knows me personally on my everyday life journey, I am a man of routines and rituals. But it has made me very successful. I've won bodybuilding competitions. I was successful in my matrix teaching job. All of these things that I've done in my previous section of my life, which is over now, and now I'm in the next section. I have been successful because of routines and rituals. However, you gotta embrace some new stuff every once in a while. Every once in a while, you have to break from change. So those that have been paying attention to this channel, your attention is the currency of the universe. The law of 80-20. 80% routines and rituals, 20%, I don't know what the heck's going on. Yeah, and that'll be tonight. I don't know how Friday Night Live is going to come out tonight. But we have to break free of routines and rituals. And that's what this great reset energy is all about. Starting over. Listen, we're all playing roles right now. You could see the villains out there. Listen, I love the villains. If the villains are you watching me? I love you. I love everyone right now. Because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the villains, right? Then I would have no purpose, right? And we're all just playing a game right now. None of this is real right now. None of this is real. Yeah, right? You could write it. You could write it in the chat. None of this is real. We're just chilling out right now. Yeah, we're having a good time. That's what it's all about. And, some of the things, I said to myself last night, I said, what am I going to talk about tomorrow? And I just, this is overwhelming feeling of starting over is so important this year. And we have to get this message out now. And I'm so grateful right now. Everyone, please put a like on this video and leave comments on this video, because we're outside. We're building the foundation of this video. This message is lasting this whole year. This is the 7 year. This is the rewards year. This is a time to start over. And you say, I don't like to start over. I don't like to start over. And I hope that I presented this video today as authentically as possible, because it is important to embrace the change, embrace the starting over. However, I don't like it at all. I like routines and rituals. You ask anyone, a man of routines and rituals. Frank writes, you are a villain to the villains. Yeah, that's a true story, Frank. Listen, everyone, sometimes we need the adversary in our lives, right? So the adversary, we push against, just like if you're in the gym. And ready? So I'll teach you a little bit about bodybuilding too, right? You're in the gym and you put more weight on. You have a greater adversary, right? So if it's easy and you're like, oh, I'm lifting 20 pounds and now I'm lifting 100 pounds, you have a greater adversary. So because you have a greater adversary, you are training with extra weight, which therefore is going to build a stronger, more efficient muscle. So, that's, and we have to, see how much we're going to take in, because, we can't lift the world. You could also get injured as well. So God gives you, ready? Just go with the flow versus force. God gives you what you can handle. and this is your journey, and these little adversaries are building you up. Are you building up? Let me know. Are you? Oh, here we go. We're building up right now. Andrew Porter, thank you so much. Andrew writes, I have never felt the Holy Spirit so strongly before. Christ is with us, light warriors. We are moving to a better earth. Stay strong. I love you, Andrew. Yeah, it's so important. And some people, like, I read the comments, like they say, oh, you're talking about the Kundalini, and that's the devil. Oh, the chakras are the devil. Oh, the Kundalini fire. It's the, however you want to word it. It's the Holy Spirit fire, the Kundalini. This channel is designed. There are many people that are learning many things that maybe have different words. However, they carry the same energy signature, whether it's the Hopi prophecy, whether it's the 144,000, it's all the same energy theme. And then that's why, people don't have tolerance right now. People are in the ego right now. They're literally being exposed by the second. My way is the best. You must believe what I believe, human. You will eat the bugs. We're just having a good time. We're just having a good time today. Tonight, we're coming back tonight. It's going to be even. That's right. We all have to listen. The more, and I feel this, the more when I'm serious and I'm like, I have to get this video done. It's got to be this way, and I'm so serious about it. And when I just let it go, it comes out a lot better. So keep that in mind. Let's not be so serious about things. And that's why a lot of people are not resonating with other people. That's why a lot of people are alone, spending time alone. Even on, every day I have to have that however you call it, the meditation hour, the time I'm alone. I need to just, kind of just sit with myself, and I have to say, okay, this is what's happening in the world, and this is what I need to do, and what is God telling me through these situations. You really have to sit with yourself, because the false idols can't tell you, your family and friends can't tell you, your workplace can't tell you, all these institutions can't tell you. However, only you can tell yourself. A great reset is happening. It's time to start over. But then, Light Warrior, you will become the person that you came here to be. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because when we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. Love you all. I'm so grateful for you and your support. It's unbelievable. Please just take a second when you click the like, share this video. If you know a friend that's starting over, that's struggling, share this. This is mental health awareness. You could even write mental health awareness down. You know what? Any comments you leave on the video, it really helps the algorithms for the video. If you're watching on the live stream, even go back into this video, flood this video with comments. Many people are starting over. 2023, we're starting over. We're getting a fresh start. We're getting fresh energy. We're becoming the person that we came here to be. Please subscribe to the channel. I will be back on tonight for a tremendous Friday Night Live. It's going to be world famous. And who knows what's going to happen on Friday Night Live. Anything could happen. So, yeah, take the time to reflect on everything that you're starting over with. It's really going to make your life... listen, your life is a journey. It's just a journey. There's no mistakes. It's just growth. That's all it is. You're under the pressure like a beautiful diamond. And we're all going to come out okay. We're all going to come out okay. So I love you all. I hope you resonated with this message today. I will be back on tonight. Please subscribe to the channel. It's such a great support when you just click subscribe. Share this video out, and I'll see you tonight. Take care. Bye for now.